Students of Success, Dr. Mike here. Today I wanted to talk to you about defining your purpose. What is your purpose for being on this earth? And I really started to think about this Friday. I went in for an endoscopy and they put you out with the anesthesia and then you wake up. I don't know if you've ever had anesthesia before, but once you go under, your consciousness is basically put to sleep and you just immediately wake up. So during that period of time, you don't even know that you exist. And we don't know what happens to us at the end of our life. Is that what happens? We just don't know we ever existed and our consciousness is gone? Do we see ourselves from a different plane to be able to look back on our lives? We don't know, and you'll never know until that happens. But we have to define what our purpose is on this life and live that every day, because this is our only chance that we have. We are not getting a second chance. Everything on this planet is here for a purpose. From the smallest worm in the ground, to the squirrel in the tree, to the deer running in the woods, and even to the grass that you walk on. Everything has a purpose on this earth. The question is, does the tree in your backyard have a more defined purpose than what you do? The only true purpose that a human is given is that we have the ability to define it. We have the obligation. We have the need to define the purpose for our life. Nothing is predetermined. That's my belief system. We get to choose it. How do we get to choose what that purpose is? It's based upon our belief system, on our experiences, on our values. Basically in life, whenever I say you have a choice on everything, there is no such thing as a good experience and a bad experience. It only comes down to how we decipher what that experience is. For instance, let's just say that you're in business with somebody, with a partner, and you trust this person, and they absolutely screw you over, hurt you, take everything from you, cause you to file bankruptcy. You have a choice right there of what that meaning is to you. Could you base your life purpose off of an event like that? Think of something big in your life that has happened. But the thing is, your purpose could go negative or it could go positive. That same person could now say the purpose of my life is to have ethics in business and to make sure that I never do this to anybody myself. That I live a very ethical thing, and that I teach people that the importance of ethics, because nobody will ever trust you in the future. So people could dedicate their entire life, that their entire purpose, because of that event, is to help people. On the flip side, that exact identical event, that person could say, you know what? This is the way business is. And the purpose of my life is to go out there and take advantage of as many people as I can to get what I can get, because that's the way the world operates. So the same event, two different realities, because of the belief systems, end up in two people having complete opposite purposes for life. So basically, today, what we need to do is we need to have some introspection. Think about it, because living a purposeless life, how many people do you know that get up in the morning, that live their day just so they can get to the end of the day? They have zero purpose in what they're doing. It all comes down to what we want out of life and what we're going to do to get it. And since we only have one opportunity on this life, we've got to have a defining purpose. I can't tell you what your purpose is. Part of my purpose was when I was in school, and I admit to you, I'm not one of these guys on YouTube. I'm not 26 years old, just ranting and like things. I listen to different influencers on the internet, and then I just repeat what they're saying. I've had a lot of experiences, both positive and negative. And I'm not afraid to share, I'm not ashamed to share anything because I've overcome a lot of these things. And you can too. When I was in high school, I was a lazy ass person. Lazy. I just thought I was stupid. Everybody else did better. But because I did so poorly, now I've gone on and got my bachelor's, my master's, my PhD, and on to another one. And I'm a college professor. I've sat on the school board. I've wrote books. I've done all these things. My purpose is to show people like you that I'm talking to that anything is possible if you believe it and you have discipline. You can do anything in life, all that you want. Additionally, I like to talk about health because I didn't take health very seriously whenever I was younger. I played some sports and did some things like that, but I wasn't obese, but I was never in very good shape. And now that I see, and I think it dealt with part of my laziness and my excuses and blaming everybody else. Because if you are going to take full responsibility for your life, that's the only way you can have a positive purpose. So now part of my purpose, since I've done that, I've taken full responsibility, I've gotten in great shape, I feel physically fit, it makes everything else in my life feel 100 times better. It makes my career feel better, it makes my relationships feel better, it makes just getting up every day. So purpose is to tell people and to show them that being physically fit, not being fat, not being overweight, not being lazy, these things are very important for us to live a high quality life. So I have an educational purpose and I have a fitness purpose. And after being married for 29 years, I think I have a relationship purpose. I could talk a little bit on that too, about the purpose of having somebody that you love beside you all your life and how that makes everything else stand out. But I think all those things are stacked upon each other and they all come from self-discipline. And self-discipline is like the engine behind your purpose. So what you need to do is sit down. Think about your life. Think about some traumatic instances over the course of your life. It could be all the way from when you were 5 years old up till yesterday. And create a positive purpose. And your purpose may adjust over time. But you have to have something that drives you every day other than just getting up and getting through the day as fast as you can. Because at some point in time you're going to realize we don't want to find our life purpose whenever we're 70 years old. It's much better if you find it whenever you're in your 20s and 30s so you can live a purpose-driven life and have something to look forward to and leave a legacy. Because remember, there's only so many tomorrows. We get one shot at this life. So, like, subscribe, and think about your purpose. Share this message with other people. Like I said, I'm not a YouTuber or one of those people out there that have read certain things or are imitating other people out there. I'm 52 years old. I've gone through a ton of stuff in my life. And now part of my purpose is just to share it. I get nothing from this other than the satisfaction of sharing my life experiences. And hopefully, somebody changes their life, develops some discipline, realizes their purpose, and lives an amazing life. Not that I did it for them, but because you did it for yourself. So until next time, guys, take care.